Try. Let's meditate. Be in the now, no mind, no self. The way I see it, what we are doing here is to find a state of mind which may be experienced as something fundamental to live a life without thinking much, without ego or self. So it is counterintuitive for the mind to accept that. But that's part of the game, an important process. And it can be only experienced. Mind can think this and that, but experience is experience as it is. It's absolute. So that's a foundation, as I see it. But we lose that because we got caught up in the mind, and it's counterintuitive to stop thinking. Then this monkey mind, some may call it, keep on going. Where to? It's as much a good guess as mine. It can go any dimension, any way mind wants. There was that a lot, and my mind may be shifting a bit, and then I turn it off so that I can focus on what I'm doing. And to be able to focus on what I'm doing, my mind has to be calm and quiet. But whatever the reason is, we are so accustomed to use mind and get irritated just to sit quiet and do nothing. Let that mind be alone. Do whatever it aspires to do, but have a basis. I call it the core of our being. I can say I want to establish it, but it's not establishing, it's already there. Before establishment. That's where we came from. And we have that in us, in a way to keep us alive. Nature's way prevails, no matter what mind does. So the breathing may reflect that. If you pay attention to it. But if we don't pay attention to that natural breathing may be just reflecting to the mind. When that alert pops up, the mind moves. What is that? What do I do? And start figure out. And after you figure out one, the second thought may pop up and you move on. And the third and fourth and fifth, on and on. Yes, for the mind, that's natural. You want to get things done. So that's one point I commented about this. Ben Franklin, do whatever need to be done today, not bring to the next day. If I can say it this way, the opposite of that is whatever you have done today, don't carry it to the next day. But for that to be done, if you work hard, you may lose sleep, stress yourself. And if you give time, you may find answer from inside, deep inside, that may be much better than what you do before the day is over. So making choice may be difficult. It's like which comes first. Listen to your heart or just play with the mind. We may not listen to heart, but just stay in the mind, or we may go back into the heart and then come back to the mind. Or we may find a way to harmonize it. But if we don't know the state of the no mind and no self, we don't have a base. So without the base, you move around. There's a Zen Koan of a man watching the flag and asking to the other, "Oh, the flag is moving." And the guy watching the same flag said, "No, it's the wind that is moving." And I guess I remember maybe the third person says, That's not the case. It's your mind is moving. If you know your mind is moving, you have some basis to say that. So what's that basis? There was a discussion in one of the videos I shared about Daisetsu and Shimura talking with Daisetsu. And in there, Daisetsu was talking about happiness. His point was there's, say, momentary happiness that we can chase. But if you look at the moment existing from eternal past to the eternal future, infinite future, with that background, in that moment is everything. That's where the life is performing its act. That's here and now. That's where the truth is being revealed. So he was saying that that's where, for example, his pen is dancing. The pencil is dancing as he writes in that very moment. The moment is so important, so he says, in each moment is eternal. And vice versa. So let's pay attention to breathing, for example. Just breathing. Is your mind still wandering or coming back? If so, let it be. And keep paying attention to breathing in that moment, in this moment. You don't need to be afraid of it, because that's just the nature's way. Would the nature harm you? Or will the nature let you know who you are at the core of your being? And when you find in that moment there's nothing, empty, you may be one with the way of the universe. If so, just carry that and then come back. I like to call it an eternal home. You hear the bird? Have a good day and good life.